You know, when I get to that city, I might see like the drug user again, and he probably won't remember me. He will go like, you know, I had a nice day yesterday, what did you do? And I went like, yeah, well, I met some fighting people yesterday. And he will go like, oh yeah, I had a fight too. So that one, you know, has no teeth. The ones he's got are all rotten and black. And he's like lost. Okay, so if he's got AIDS, AIDS isn't real. So, you know, I'm not afraid of his spit, nothing. So the other one, I took his baseball club. So I'm gonna ask, have you found it? Was it a topic between you and the police? And if not, good, well done then. So I'm not really sure. And then I'm gonna ask him, do you hit people? Or are you a sportsman? Because I bought 2 of those. And I have to say thank you because I'm gonna integrate them in one of my videos. But then I will have 2 of those extra, which I actually could give to you because I took yours yesterday. So it's not a man I want to be, you know, any sexual with. So don't misunderstand me. It's just I was on the road, I was encountering situations and I react. So that's what I do when I not sit around at home. So because I reacted, now I kind of, you know, whenever I see that other guy again, I will go and tell him, yeah, you know, I went to like, I took the train wouldn't go to the end of the valley then. So at that stage, I needed to wait for 3/4 of an hour. So I decided to hitchhike, and those just took me to a village where I know somebody, a smoker. So I was sunken in when this idea came up yesterday. Oh, you know, I got that club, that baseball club, and I should like really do something about that. Yeah, why not really actually? Like if someone asks me, I will go and say, oh yeah, I'm gonna do a video. Put those clubs, I got the wooden one and the aluminum one, into a trash bin. And so I will just do that wherever I go. I will always film myself doing that, like for a month. And then I will cut the video. I will cut it, and the interesting parts, the remaining ones, will end up in a video of mine. So these are my plans. Yes, and today I was just at home. I was sunbathing. I was trying to get into the mood of being in the lake, being cold, being hungry, being whatever. And so the other thing is, talking to that pastor, he went like, you know, that one personal from a kind of a homeless institution that wasn't Swiss and isn't now, as neither, was always kind of the reason people wouldn't call the police when I got hit. Like 5 years ago this was. I got hit, and then they would like, oh yeah, crazy her, let her scream and it'll get better after that. So we don't need to do anything, because if these illegal people would run into the police, they would be deported. They would be told to leave the city and the country. So that man went like, oh, were you the one reporting him to the police? And I went like, well, it's all in the book, because all the questions he's been asking me, they were going towards the direction where I was like, he's interrogating me, possibly to be checking out whether he can do something against me on another level than the level of you know, you're homeless and not giving you any place to stay, because these times have passed. So when I told him, you know, the first place I went to live at after Zurich was a house, and he went like, house? And I went like, house. So I forgot to tell him, ever since then I've lived in houses, because he's really jealous about my life now. I told him, you know, I got all the time I want to do my projects. Nobody wants to work with me or be with me, so whatever happens. And this is the truth, actually. Always benefits me, because me being lonely a lot, I do a lot of art, me being not really in any social this or that. I'm not controlled anymore. I feel so free. And all the time, every day is mine. I ain't got that much money and it's not my fault. People have catapulted me into this situation by going, oh yeah, you know, let's give her a rent and then she'll be quiet and we don't have any more of the expenses because she goes to so many doctors and stuff and nobody's able to help her, so probably she's got a mental problem, you know, because early then I was thinking, oh yeah, maybe my heart, because I was homeless, it was racing so fast, and then the depression and all of that made me kind of sick, so I wanted to have a solution. So right then I was like with a lot of doctors and asking them to help me in my situation. It wouldn't work. So yeah, I need to tell you later on because there are people advancing and I just want to be with you alone and not be, you know, interrupted.